They call me Dan, the Lakers fan. And I got a master plan for the Lakers back to the promised land. Spread the vision through my people, cause we fans are equals. When we reach 20K subs, yeah, we gon' drop a sequel. Another Laker anthem track, watch me run it back. Got the keys to the city where my Laker jet.
What up, Laker family? It's your boy DTLF back with another video. As we do have the update here, and really, it's breaking news, right? We're breaking it before anybody else breaks it, and that is that JJ Redick will be the next head coach of the Lakers. Now, it's unofficial as of right now, but everything has pointed in that direction, and Shams has just confirmed that the Lakers are zeroing in on JJ Redick as a front runner for franchise next head coach of the league in the industry, sources say. Again, we said this 3 weeks ago. They're not fooling anybody. Talking about nothing's been finalized. We know that JJ Redick is still covering the NBA Finals. And like I said, I expect as soon as that is over, the official announcement is going to be done. However, make no mistake, it's unofficial as of right now. Doesn't mean that he's officially the head coach. But look, we all know. We weren't born yesterday. I said this the other day when they were saying the Lakers are making it clear that they're not officially. Like, JJ Redick would have to come out and curse out the whole entire front office in order not to get that job. He's 1 foot in already. He's 1 foot in. Matter of fact, rumors have said that multiple of the coaches that they have interviewed have gone for other head coaching interview jobs. As the Cleveland Cavaliers being one of those names. But yeah, unofficially, y'all, it is JJ Redick, all right? They're not going to make it official, like I said, until the finals are probably over, most likely. But JJ Redick, zero experience having podcast, having self, is the new head coach of your Lakers. And we're going to get into some of these comments because I know a lot of you guys are disgruntled. Some of you guys are open-minded to it. My reaction to this is, first of all, I'm not surprised. Where there's smoke, there's fire, like I said like 3 weeks ago. Secondly, we'll see. I'm not too upset about it. What up, Mixtape? What up, Die Hard? Good to see y'all, man. My guy, Dante, Shan. Everybody's in here, man. Love it. I'm not too upset about it because the candidates that they were talking about, we also didn't know too much about, other than the fact that Alderman had good experience, obviously, for the Nuggets. And, a couple of other assistants look pretty prominent. They look solid. But that didn't come into fruition for whatever reason. The Lakers are enamored by JJ Redick, and this is the guy that they've set their sights on. Now, the question now will be, will LeBron James sign off on this? Is he a part of the decision-making? We're not going to find out now, but maybe in the future, for sure. The assistant coaching staff. Guys, we can start talking about direction now that we know it's going to be JJ Redick. Because where do they go with the assistants? Now they need some veteran leaders around JJ. I definitely look at Rondo. I definitely look at guys like that have some good experience. James Borrego has been talked about. Jared Dudley has been talked about. I'd be happier if I knew that our rookie head coach is going to have some real experience around it. My boy Diehard says, I'm open to it, but I don't like it. Look, I think a lot of people feel that same way. I don't like it either, especially because I feel like this is a clutch move written all over it, in my personal opinion, even though they're going to wash their hands and say, no, we have nothing to do with it. Lakers are making their own decisions. Let's be honest. Craziness says, just get him a solid staff. That's all I ask. Yeah, again, we don't know nothing about JJ Redick. He seems very intelligent. If you guys watch the podcast, he seems highly intelligent and all that good stuff. But that doesn't always translate to good head coaching. He might be a better assistant. He might be better suited for an assistant to draw up plays on the offensive end. Is he going to have the backbone? Is he going to have the ability to command the locker room? Is he going to have he has to be somewhat of a jerk to be able to, put everybody in their place and not take any favors. He can't be a suck up because that's how you lose the locker room. Look at the last couple of coaches. They had certain players they sucked up to. As a result, the rest of the locker would turn on them. We didn't heard D'Angelo Russell say how basically Darvin Ham had his favorites, talking about Dennis Schroeder. We just heard that Austin Reeves basically threw a jab at Darvin Ham, talking about he can't wait to see who the next head coach is. So he had lost the locker room, and Darvin came in saying all the right things, right? Now, again, he's a rookie head coach. We know he's played multiple years in this league, so he's got experience there. Obviously, he's been great at podcasting. People love his podcast. They think he's a very brilliant mind. And so he's got that going for him. But how will that translate over, especially with the heavy pressure that's going to come with being a Lakers head coach. And yes, you guys guessed it right. Whenever we have breaking news, I will be opening up the phone lines and letting you guys get your takes in here and all that good stuff. But I want to read a couple of comments first, man, get you guys fully involved. My guy, D-Free, says, don't matter. They're cooked. Worst franchise in NBA history. Can't believe LeBron has to waste this year's there. Let's go, bust. D-Free with the super troll in the chat. I love it. He's hilarious, man. This is all comedy. He does not feel that way, by the way, chat. Let's see. The Lakers will hire a veteran assistant staff. That's what they need right now. Right now, they need to focus on the veterans they're going to bring in and who those names are going to be, right? And can we get those assistants? Now that we know that it's most likely going to be JJ Redick. Again, nothing's official until it says breaking news, Lakers hire JJ Redick as their next head coach. The news is that they're zeroing in because look, let's be honest. They try to fool some people to say they hadn't made their decision. This decision was made weeks ago, right? Again, multiple sources reporting that the Lakers were enamored by JJ. They saw him as the next Pat Riley, that, the Lakers really like what they saw from him, that, he got one of the first coaching interviews. Obviously, LeBron put in a good word for him. Come on, you mean to tell me his buddy old pal not going to put in a word for him? Stop it. No decisions get made without LeBron and AD signing off on him. Let's be real. Let's be real. So maybe they know something we don't. Maybe JJ is a mastermind. Maybe he's a genius. Or maybe he's just their friend. We don't know. We're going to find out real soon, though. Tara said, let's freaking go. That's right. That's the energy we need. We need some excitement. We need some positivity. Because in all honesty, I don't think anybody knows what type of head coach is going to be. However, right now it's LeBron 1, Lakers front office 0. Meaning we're doing what LeBron wants, basically. Come on now. Let's be honest. Right? There's no coincidence he started a podcast with Breezy. And there you have it. All of a sudden, now he's got a job. The power of LeBron James. That's that royal treatment. He said, no ISO ball. Hopefully we can have a system. What up, KJ? To play instead of AD and Bron, work every day. It's so hard for us to score, Dan. That might be somewhere where I think JJ is going to thrive. Again, if you guys have checked out their podcast, it's really good. Sometimes I even get lost in translation. They're talking player to player, right? There's a different language sometimes. But it's very good podcast, man. It's very entertaining. And yeah, obviously they know what they're talking about. Obviously, LeBron James trusts this guy. He's definitely had a sign off of it. There's no way any of these decisions get made without LeBron. Don't be fooled by Clutch, right? And like I told you guys 3 weeks ago, I wouldn't be shocked if it's JJ. Everything's pointing towards JJ. I actually would have been more surprised if they would have hired a James Borrego, or if they would have hired a Sam Cassell, or a Rajon Rondo, or a different candidate. I would have been extremely surprised and shocked because, again, where there's smoke, there's fire. Every report was that JJ seems to be the next guy, that the Lakers are intrigued by him, right? That he's in good with LeBron and with AD, that he's in good. And you know what? I'd rather know now. And the reason I think the Lakers are kind of preparing us for this right now, because I think more moves are coming. They don't want to just hit us with a shocker, like one thing after another, boom, 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 boom. So, they gave the intel to Shams, and Shams put it out there. But again, let's not sit here and act like he's some dude off the streets, right? Just because he has a podcast. No, this is an ex-player, an ex-guard, more importantly, who they know how to run the plays. They know the ins and the outs of certain systems. And, a lot of current non-players like Gilbert Arenas, guys like that, have vouched for this guy. So maybe they know something we don't. I'm not going to overreact or underreact to this coaching hire when it becomes official, but I want to wait and see the results. And I think the results should come early. There should be somewhat of a upgrade to Darvin Ham right away, right? I'm not expecting night and day difference, but I am expecting somewhat of an upgrade. Like, please call timeouts at the right time. If they make a 6-0 run, call a timeout. Don't let it go 12-0, 20-0 before you call a timeout like Darvin, right? I'm asking for the little things here. I'm being a responsible fan. I'm asking for the minor things here. Command the locker room. Hold everybody accountable. Don't have favorites, right? May the best player win the position and the minutes. I think as a Laker fan, that's really what we want to see. We want to see the best players win they have to win. And please do not listen to Woj unless Shams reports it too. Yeah, Woj has missed on a couple of things, and I do agree that I believe that Woj does not like Lakers or our fan base. He's blocked a lot of our fan base. So I'm pretty sure Woj doesn't like us. He has been reliable on some rumors, but mainly the ones that pertain to the Lakers. I like to listen to guys like Jovan Bua from The Athletic. Obviously, Shams is really well connected as well. So I noticed that Woj likes to report on things that are counterproductive for the Lakers. Like nobody wants to trade for a contract, and I quote, right? Nobody wants to trade for that Russell Westbrook contract. Stuff like that. Oh, he's prominent in reporting those. I do believe Woj is a Boston Celtic homer. The thing about this is reports are very glowing on JJ Lakers. I don't personally have any doubt that he'll be able to command the locker room or anything like that. I reserve, myself here. I'm not going to put any expectations this time at all on this head coach because I want to see it first before anything. I was really excited when Darvin got hired, man. He was saying the right things. It was a beautiful thing, but all of a sudden, he went south. He said facts over feelings, and he came out here like cream fillings, like the Pillsbury Doughboy, man. I almost wanted to reach across the screen and just poke him like, woohoo! Seriously. He came out here with all the feelings and zero facts. Right away, he started Russell Westbrook, talking about he was going to start whoever was best for the team. Well, that didn't benefit our team at all, right? So, but hey, looks like we got our first super chat of the day. My guy, RZ, says, imagine the meeting, half the Lakers, half Clutch and Bron. It's very confusing right now as a Laker fan because I still don't see the sense of direction. Like, okay, now we get JJ. Now what? What type of offensive and defensive schemes is he going to run? It's like the biggest question mark. It's like the Riddler just got hired on as a Laker head coach. It's nothing but riddles and question marks for this coaching hire. I don't know what to expect, man. Imagine he comes out here and he really is as great as they think he's going to be. Of course, we're going to be excited for that. But then again, there is going to be a learning curve. No matter how good a coach is, there's going to be a learning curve. He needs experience, y'all. He needs experience. So he's going to go through some stuff. There's going to be excuses, which I hate excuses. Every time we hire a coach, he needs time to adapt and adjust and blah, blah, blah. There's going to be excuses. But when you have a team, assuming LeBron comes back, obviously we still have AD. We're going to bring in some guys. No clue what the roster will look like. It could look completely different than we expect. But when you have that type of talent on this team, expectations are going to come with it naturally. So he has to be ready. What did Darvin say? What is that infamous quote Darvin said? We can't live and die by every game. Yes, we can. This is why we're called diehard Laker fans. All right. This is why we're here right now on a Tuesday talking about a potential coaching hire that's most likely going to happen. You know what I'm saying? But it is breaking news because, again, this is the you guys are getting the sneak preview to what's going to happen. JJ will get hired. I'm 99.9% sure. Same thing with Shams. If not, he don't attach his name to that report. So that is going to happen. I will be putting out again, man, I'm trying to get you guys as involved as possible. So anytime there's breaking news or anything close to it, I will be bringing you guys in after I get my thoughts off. So go ahead and click the link if you guys want to come up, give your thoughts on the hiring of JJ Redick. All right, because it's not official yet, but it will be. Give it 2 weeks. 2 weeks until it happens. When the finals is over, it'll be official. My boy said, don't look back. I see you, bro. I see you, bro. He said, I think it's just going to depend on what assistant coaches we get, and JJ's just a face with some knowledge. That is interesting. I don't know if he's just a face, bro. I really think they believe in this guy based on everything I'm hearing. Based on everything I'm hearing, I believe that they believe in this guy. What Arizona is it? It's the iced tea, man. The raspberry flavored one is one of my favorites, if not my favorite. All right. Absolutely, man. But yeah, guys, it's just, it's one of those things. And look, looks like we got another super chat.
Oh my God. Wow.
Let's see. My guy said, with JJ as a coach, I see D'Lo coming back. That's an interesting topic right there, conversation, because we recently saw the reports, and again, it's all linked, that the Lakers players, AD, Austin Reeves, obviously they're friends with D'Angelo Russell. We didn't see them hang out and do podcasts and stuff like that. So obviously they want him back, but will the Lakers oblige? I'm not sure you can bring him back. I'm not sure you can count on that guy. Although when you look at JJ Redick as a spot-up shooter, there's a lot of similarities between D'Lo and JJ Redick. A lot of them. They're both kind of like high volume scorers. They need their shots to get their buckets, right? Let's go ahead and bring in our first caller, my good friend KJ. What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
What up? Sitting here at work, chilling.
At work, man. You getting this news of your new favorite coach potentially getting hired in the future, man? How you feel about that?
I ain't mad at it. Better than Darvin Ham. Long as he bring a system that we can, where AD and Bron ain't got a, you know how we used to say it's so hard for us to score, having these 5, 6, 7 minute droughts that we can't score. Like, hopefully he take that out. Well, hopefully he can help us out with it. He know all these X's and O's, because I don't think Darvin Ham knew X's and O's.
Right.
Every time out, what'd you say, Dan? What we gonna drop after a timeout?
Yeah, every time out, we were gonna give up points. We give
up points, or either we turn the ball over or we shoot a dumb shot. So
yeah,
hopefully he can help us with that. But like somebody in the chat said, if he can get a good staff with him, we'll be fine.
Katrina says, Dan, tell us how you really believe he can do the job. Well, I'll tell you this, Katrina. I believe that he will be okay. I don't think he's going to be great or too bad year one. But the only thing I ask for JJ, Katrina, is that he doesn't get in the way of potential Laker success. That's what I ask, right? That's what I ask. So as long as he could do that, I won't be too mad at him. But my only question is, can he succumb to the pressures of LA? There's a lot of pressure, a lot of criticism. From the moment he lands here, he's going to get criticized on what color he wears, what type of shoes he's got on, everything. I mean, y'all remember how they did Kuzma? They called him Amber Rose when he went blonde. Y'all remember that?
I ain't gonna lie. I was calling him Cisco.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. So you get scrutinized from the moment you land. That plane lands, man. You listen. National media attention is on you. Lakers are worldwide. Looks like we got another super chat though.
Thank you. You love me. You really love me.
Classic movies.
Yeah, bro. Classic movies, gifts only. How would you feel about Lauri Markkanen? I have seen the rumors. I've seen the rumors of Lauri Markkanen. Question is, who do we trade for him? Because, look, Lauri Markkanen is very good offensively. He's great, right? What is he, 19-point per game scorer? Something like that? He's great. He's got good size. I think he would be great offensively alongside AD. They could both floor space. He wouldn't be a bad shot blocker, especially from the weak side.
Is he a center or a power forward?
In today's modern NBA, he's a center, but really he's more of a power forward, especially because he's not a rim protector. He can come from the weak side, block a shot here or there. He is athletic. He's a nice player. What would you give up for him, guys? That's the question. I like Lauri Markkanen as long as
I give up. It's just me. If we had to trade someone, I give up Rui. I'm keeping Bando. I'm keeping Austin.
Well, that's going to be the hard part. How do you convince that team to take Rui? Maybe 2 first-round picks will do it. But is that going to be the upgrade that puts us over the top?
No.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. I can't say yes or no, depending on the coaching schemes and everything, right? But my boy Dante said, don't show the Arizona. They got to pay you for sponsorship. You're right about that. I got to get better at that. I be giving away free commercials to these people, man.
Wingstop got to pay you too, ain't it, Dan?
Bro, Wingstop owes me about a grand, bro. With all these, all these times that I've been putting them out there, man. But I do it because I love them. No cap. Yeah, hey, hold on. This is the first time I ever show this gift because looks like we got a big super chat. Let's go.
Damn!
But my guy said Lakers championship confirmed. Joking, but let's go. You like JJ Redick like that, Angel? I know you're joking, but damn, you might be the most exciting one I've seen on here. Lakers championship, bro. That is, I appreciate the super chat though, brother. Thank you so much. But yeah, look, JJ Redick, again, people are comparing him to Steve Kerr. People are comparing him to Pat Riley. I'm comparing them to absolutely nobody because we don't know what type of coach or what type of schemes he wants to run. We're going to start hearing about that as I believe his interview comes in, and I can't wait. I'll probably break that down whenever they finally announce it, and then they put him in front of the press, and we get that conference. I think you'll really hear or at least I hope that the journalists come up to him and be like, what are you planning on running? He might say it's too early and I want to give away too much, but I'm very curious to hear his responses. I think we're going to find out a little bit more from him then and there. Are you on lunch break, KJ?
My whole shift is damn near lunch break.
No,
I'm just being honest.
don't say that, bro. But I feel you. I know exactly what you're talking about. Let's bring in another guest, man. How about my boy? And you know him very well, bro. You know this guy. He's one of your favorites on here, man. Shan.
Oh, yes,
What
sir.
up, bro?
What up,
What
Shan?
up,
How you
Shane?
doing,
How you
bro?
doing?
I'm good, man. Shit, I mean, about this news, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I don't mind it at all, bro. Cause like you saw with the last coach, man. Like everybody had good things to say about him, and he did the exact opposite. So I'm not as negative on JJ Redick as everybody else. That's my personal opinion about this shit.
Order.
Yeah, I mean, we really don't know what to expect from him. So how can we be negative, really?
Yeah, man.
The only sad part for me personally is I want to see the Lakers do for themselves moving forward. If JJ Redick is a part of the future, then I'll be excited. We'll see, right?
Yeah,
If
man.
JJ Redick is a part of the post LeBron era, then I'm all for it, right? So they had hopefully they did their research. I'm sure they ran him through a couple of drills and stuff. They for sure interviewed him a couple of times, and he must have blew them away because they made this decision weeks ago. Okay, we've been talking about how much smoke there was around that JJ Redick hire, and really, I don't think any true Laker fan ever took any other candidate serious. Like we
They just
never
did. They just did. They just to give everybody else the interviews to say they did it. They knew who they wanted.
exactly. They wanted it. I think they wanted JJ before we fired Darvin Ham. To be honest with you, man,
Mhm.
it's just that exactly what KJ just said, man. Sometimes you got to play the politics. You got to make sure you don't get that criticism from the fan base. Because what happens if they interview nobody and they just hire JJ straight out? What would happen, right? We would all go
Yeah,
irate talking
man.
about they should have did their due diligence. Now they took some time, and they still haven't made it official, even though we know it's going to be official, but it's not official. So you can't critique them for not taking their time. It's been like a month since they fired Darvin, right? It's been like a couple of weeks. So it'll be a month by the time they hired JJ, man. Now, here's my question for you, Shan. What is the biggest thing you're looking forward to from a new head coach, assuming it is JJ?
I just want him to play big, man. I just don't want small ball. I don't want like 3, 4, 5 guard lineups. I just want like, and part of that I feel like is not really the coach. Part of that is roster construction. But like, yeah, I want like a big team, bro. I just don't want like 3, 4, 5 guards at a time, that too they can't play any defense. So that's pretty much all I ask for. If I'm gonna be honest,
Yeah.
and just call timeouts, man. Honestly, if they could just call timeouts, I'm cool, bro. Like after the last coach, man, my expectations are at the floor, bro. So like honestly, bro, just call timeouts and and don't play like 3, 4 guards, man. That's all I ask, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think that's a big fear for a lot of people. JJ Redick seems to be like the shooting type. You know what I'm saying? Like he's
Yeah.
gonna like just want to space the floor as a result. That could translate to small ball. So, but I did hear multiple reports that the Lakers, one of their prerequisites was that they had to utilize size on the team, right?
Hmm.
Also, what do you guys think of hiring like a JJ Redick would mean for young players? You guys think he's gonna be pro veterans
I
or
think
pro
he.
young players?
I think he'll play the young players more because he see what's going on. It's young teams now.
Hmm.
He see what's going on. We go. Max Christie. To me he should start. That's just my personal opinion. I think he should start at the 2.
Yeah.
Right, right, right. Absolutely.
I don't want the Austin D'Lo backcourt no more. That's just me. I'd rather have Austin come off the bench.
Oh, it's
That's just
not
me.
just you, man. All of Laker Nation feels the same way, or at least most of it. And I'll tell you this: I'll even go so far as to say we don't know who's coming back. Who's going to get traded or whatever. But I really hope that this coach is pro young players, or at least pro opportunity. Meaning, if a young
Yeah.
player is showing some growth, then you reward him by giving him more minutes. Because when was the last time we seen a coach do that? Right, on the Lakers at least.
Frank Vogel.
Well, there
So,
was times he was starting Kemp Bazemore over young talent. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah, I hated Kent
even
Bazemore.
Kyle Kuzma was going to the bench when he shouldn't have at times, right? So
Yeah.
even I don't think Frank was super pro. He did give Caruso an opportunity. He did give Austin Reeves an opportunity, but it was limited. I want to see a coach that gives these players a full opportunity, especially during the regular season, so that
Yeah.
they look good, and then we can see if we can use them in the playoffs or not.
Yeah,
Right?
well, at least let them play through mistakes.
Hmm. And I
right?
got a question. Like, do y'all want like a 3 star? You want like 3 stars, or do you want to go for depth?
If we, my opinion, if we get a third star, I want Donovan. If we don't get Donovan, I don't. I want Dip.
I got
Cause
Yeah,
two
I'm,
names. I got two names. That's a good question. I got two names.
and I
Donovan
take
Mitchell, Trae Young.
I take Trey. Is
And
the
those are my two targets, top targets. If we can get any of those two, but I still feel like we can have our cake and eat it too. Like if we give up a lot of assets, I feel like there's always players that fly under the radar in free agency. You can go out and sign for the vet minimum, like we did with Malik Monk, like we did with Lonnie Walker, guys like that that you can go out and grab, especially if you got a three-headed monster team that might want to come over because they know they're going to get PT. You know what I mean? Because you
yeah,
look, if you give up some depth, you're going to have to replenish that talent. And I think free agents are more open-minded to it if they can compete for a title potentially, right?
yeah.
hey Shan, would you take DeRozan?
Hell no, bro.
You
Cause
want to take
like,
the Rose? Oh
nah,
dang! I
nah,
thought everybody would want the
nah, bro.
Rosen.
I
Dang, didn't
just,
dang that hard. See, we on the
nah,
same
bro.
link. That hard.
I
I would
just
take the
feel
Rose.
I take the Rosen.
I
If you
I
take
don't
a
want.
mid level, I take the Rosen.
I will take DeRozan if he comes off the bench, because I'll tell you for one reason alone. DeRozan can't shoot the ball, bro. He's not he can't shoot off the catch. He might be able to do it like here and there, but he
Yeah,
needs the ball in his hands, and he doesn't play defense. He might get a stop or here, but he's not the ideal fit, bro. Like if you playing around LeBron or AD, you need someone who can shoot off the catch, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
and
yeah,
also,
yeah.
bro, like DeMar DeRozan, I don't want to say this. He does. He said he got mental health issues, bro. I don't know if the LA media, if playing for the Lakers a good will help that shit. Cause you saw like if you suck here, bro, this will be the Lakers. They'll either be your best friend or your
Yeah.
biggest enemy, bro. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like you
To
saw what
answer
they
your
did with
point,
the Westbrook shit, bro. Imagine what they'll say. They'll call him Defart DeFrozen if he has a bad
the
game,
Dang.
bro. I
Frozen.
guarantee it. Real
Oh,
shit.
he said the Frozen, bro. Come on.
Yeah,
Uh,
bro.
I love it. You're absolutely right, though. It is a
Yeah,
lot of pressure coming to play for your
Yeah,
hometown,
man.
especially your hometown is Los Angeles. So I could see that. But DeRozan, man, he's one of the clutchest players in the
he
league.
clutch as hell though.
I'm not turning that down if he wants to come. I get the floor spacing and all that. But I look in the half court set
He's a bucket. We'll need him in the
when we play in
playoffs.
the playoffs in the half court set and everything slows down, he thrives.
But here's the thing: when's Demar ever really done anything? Like he's known for being a playoff like choker at times. I understand it's a different position. I'd be down if he comes off the bench though. That's my thing.
Well,
He'd be a great 6 man. I don't want him
DeRozan,
as a starter.
DeRozan will be he won't be the number one option on this team.
Hell nah.
He'll be the third option. So
Yeah, nah. I feel that.
Elizabeth, absolutely. And he was lit. I told him we wanted him back when he came on my podcast, man. Big fan of Stanley Johnson. He's still out there, by the way. He upped his shooting percentage. I know it's just the G League, but I think it could translate over to, especially if you can get him at a low level. I think Stanley Johnson will be a great acquisition for any team. Talk about 3-and-D guy. He could become that. And he's still only, 28? So it's not like he's old or anything like that.
Yeah,
So, yeah, I would love to
and
bring him back
also,
there, especially if you make a trade. Those are the type of players you have to look at, right? You have to look at those type of players that are going to come on the cheap and want to prove themselves in the league, because that means they're going to be hungry. They're not going to come here and just lay down. They're going to play their hardest to work for a new contract, right?
yeah,
So
nah,
I
nah,
can see that happening.
yeah. I mean, another name that I personally like. If for me, bro, I want Lowry marketing more than like anybody else personally, because I feel like he fits every box. Like I know everybody says he's not a defender though, but but like I've seen him lock down small forwards, power forwards. He could play center. I personally much rather have Lowry than like Donovan Mitchell, just because he could do a lot more on the court. And I feel like if you put him next to AD, bro, he'll look sensational. So I'd rather have that. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I think for Fitz is fine, but if you have a good head coach, and this is my opinion, if you have a good head coach, no matter what positions or how they fit, they'll find a way to work. Whether somebody has to come off the bench or not, they'll figure it out and utilize them to the best of their abilities. You know what I mean? Like because and you're always going to have redundancy on a roster. You're always going to have two players that do the same thing, but if you can, stagger their minutes, you can get a consistent effort from them. You'd be good, right? So there is that. Again, Shan, thank you so much for tapping in,
Yeah,
my
I have
brother.
one
Go
more
ahead.
question, if you don't
Go ahead.
mind.
Mhm.
Like the Kyrie situation, I know how you feel, but like personally, what do you think when like you hear guys say, "Oh, the Lakers made a mistake," or like this, that, and the third? You feel like it's a
Um,
hindsight 2020 type thing, or what?
I covered that whole situation. I really thought Kyrie was going to be a Laker. Based on my sources and the rumors that I heard, the Lakers swung for the fences for that trade. Matter of fact, even LeBron was upset because, and he even said it today on his podcast. I seen the little replay where he said he was mad that he couldn't be a part of Kyrie's career moving forward. Why? Because he really wanted him as a Laker. Here's the problem: Joe Tsai did not want to make that happen, so he made everything possible to trade him elsewhere. And then the Mavs swooped in, just like when the Clippers swooped in for Chris Paul, and they, that the deal went that way. But remember, the rumor and the reports were that there wasn't a lot of interest in Kyrie based on everything that was going on at the time, and that he was either going to be a Laker or they were going to have to hold on to him and just sit him out until the season ended. So I'm pretty sure, based on everything I heard, the Lakers swung for the fences. They did what they could. They offered pieces that the Nets wanted, but the Nets kept upping the price tag, right? So that it would be out of reach.
My opinion, bro. I'll say this, man. I will say hindsight's 2020. I know a lot of people might not agree with me, man, but I just don't know if there's a like fit wise, bro. It would be tremendous because I feel like you put Kyrie, you basically put LeBron set like second and third best teammate together. It would be incredible. But I feel like I just don't know how Kyrie would handle himself in a big market, just like in Brooklyn, bro. Like I mean, there was a lot of controversy surrounding that, bro. I feel like the Mavs. I mean, there was speculation that wouldn't even last like the whole season. So I mean, I was skeptical against that shit. Kyrie proved me wrong. I give him credit, but I feel like part of it, bro, is like the Mavs. They don't operate like other organizations, bro. Mark Cuban's peculiar, so he allows Kyrie to be himself. I personally don't feel like the Lakers front office would allow that shit. Allow that shit. I personally don't know how he would have handled himself in a big market, bro. Because you do
Kyrie's not a
something
big problem,
crazy.
bro. The thing is, the
I
media
know that.
construed his image.
Yeah,
Kyrie was a
like
champion. We got to start there. Kyrie was a champion before in Cleveland, and he might be
yeah,
a champion again in Dallas, which should kill all narratives that Kyrie needs some sort of special treatment or something. The thing is, when somebody is different, you're going to be targeted. Whether you think the earth is flat, which I don't agree with, but that's my opinion versus yours, right? Obviously, mine has some facts behind it. But still, like, people like to judge people on everything they say and do. And Kyrie Irving has been a good dude from the moment he entered the league. Has he made mistakes? Yes, he has. But so has everybody else along the way. However, his mistakes were microscoped and made look like he was a criminal, a villain, a racist. He lost his deal with Nike. All kinds of bad things happened to Kyrie. And I don't know if you remember, but I was defending him, talking about he's still a winner. If I'm the Lakers, I'm picking him up. I'm throwing anything I can to bring him here because Kyrie's that special. And now look at him, right?
like even
So,
with the injury scares and stuff like that, like
yeah. But Kyrie's special, man. He's the type of player that can turn a series upside down. Like,
yeah,
there's very few players that can do that. Like, Kyrie is a superstar. Yeah, I know he's had low-scoring games and all that and all this. But when Kyrie wants to turn up, Kyrie turns up. And him
yeah,
and Luka together is scary because I said it when the trade went down to Dallas. I said, watch out for Dallas. They figure out how to play together. They're going to be very dangerous. And it
yeah,
took them a year, but they figured it out. And now everybody's salivating over Kyrie again. Like, his market is back. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, if he ever
What?
became a free agent again, people are
Yeah,
going to want him now.
yeah.
Yeah.
What you think gonna happen to Boston if they lose this shit, bro? If that happens, bro, I'm tired. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm tired of this Jason Tatum talk, bro. That they gotta blow that shit up if they lose that. I'm
I
tired of
do
it.
I do believe they're gonna have to I do believe they're gonna have to recalibrate, meaning I think they might have to split one of the two stars up,
Yeah,
Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, but it's just like a little recalibration. It's not a blow it up thing because they're right there, right? And I hate to talk about Boston, but they're right there. This could be their year. I hate to say that. I hope
that
it's
would
not,
suck.
but
That would suck.
it could be though. They have the talent, right? The talent is there. The refs are going to be there always. The zebras always
Yeah,
homering for Boston. We know that.
yeah,
But they got two killers in their way, and those two killers, man, that's Freddie and Jason on the same team, teaming up.
yeah,
You know what I'm
man.
saying? So I look forward to this final series. I will be covering it here Thursday. I got you guys pregame, postgame, and on playback. For those of you who haven't followed on playback, make sure to tap in. I'll drop the link down below. But thank you so much, Shan, for tapping in, bro. Great questions as always, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in my next caller. All right, appreciate you. My brother Darius Ford, what's up, bro? How you doing, man?
Very good, Dan.
Pretty good. How you feeling about this potential coaching hire that's about to go down soon?
JJ Redick as head coach for the Lakers. I want to say see it to believe it. That's usually my go-to when something new breaks, like something new happens. It's like see it to believe it.
Right. And by the way, sis, I'm about to go live on Good Take, Bad Take right after this video. So if you guys haven't, please do follow over on Playback because I'm going to give my live reaction to some of these takes on this potential coaching hire. I know there's going to be some pushback, but I look forward to it. Darius,
Yo,
do you think JJ Redick, assuming he gets hired, will be able to handle the pressure that comes with being a Lakers head coach or even a Laker, period?
as you said, the lights of the Lakers is always different compared to the 29 other fan bases lights. Because when you look at the past coaches that the Lakers gotten, like Darvin Ham couldn't handle it. Frank Vogel could just for that one season, but he underachieved in the back-to-back seasons. It comes down to um, how is he going to handle it? Like, how is he going to handle the situation? Like, just handle like taking criticism.
Yeah. I
Like
mean, he's a player. I think he knows what comes with the pressures of being in the limelight, even though he never has been. Technically, he went to the shadow franchise that was the Clippers, so it ain't the same. You know what I mean? But
speaking of that,
yeah,
you gonna watch that docu-series on Hulu?
I am. You know what? I wasn't gonna because it was Clipper related, but then Tara, she sent me a cool ass little trailer. So shout out to her. And it's actually gonna be about how racist. What's his name was?
Donald Sterling. That's
Yeah,
bro.
Donald Duckling over there, man. So definitely gotta watch that. Anything that has to do with misery in the Clippers, I'll watch. I'll definitely watch. It's kind of
Hey,
like
yo,
my
Dan.
the Clippers get eliminated, man.
Dan, that just reminded me like 10 years ago, like back in 2013. I was a kid when Donald Sterling said like, oh, he doesn't want like black people going to Clipper games.
That's crazy. That is crazy, bro. That is insane. How my only thing is how is this man allowed to own a team for so long, getting away with this bullshit? KJ, talk to me, bro. How is this man allowed for so long to get away with all of the like racist and criminal things he was doing in the locker room with players and stuff like that, bro? Like I don't get it.
They probably didn't know nothing about it. He probably showed he probably showed tendencies of it. But who go call him out when he signing your chicks? You know what I'm saying?
That's true. That is true. And that sucks, man. I hate that those players were put in that position. But I wish somebody would have spoke out against it because that shit was some baloney, man. That was some BS right there.
But if it weren't for the young girlfriend he was messing with, he'll probably still be the owner right now.
Absolutely. And again, if you guys want to chime in, you got a couple of minutes to do it, man. I will be dropping the link over here. We'll be going on Playback right after this. So if you guys have it, it's not gonna multicast. It'll be strictly on Playback to react to some of these takes on the hiring. So make sure you guys do tap in. The link is right there in the description. Also, if you guys have something to say about this coaching hiring or whatever, here's that link to that right here. Let me drop.
Hey, Dan. I think another reason why they not officially saying JJ the coach, he probably still getting his staff together.
No, it's because he's still working for ESPN, so it's a conflict of interest. So he got to wait till the finals are over, and then they'll officially announce it.
But when Doc Rivers became a coach, they just announced it, and he was still working for him. So
no, but as soon as they announced it, he stopped working for the network. You know what I mean? So
so JJ can stop. He probably just want to seek
collect a paycheck, man. Once you're done, you got the job in the bag already. They love you so much. You had it 3 weeks ago, so it's no problem. So
he had it 3 weeks ago.
Let's be honest. I called it 3 weeks. I said they ain't fooling nobody with this stuff, man. We know these formal interviews are all smoking mirrors, man.
Just to say we did the right way.
Come on, somebody. We know what was going on. I told you guys 3 weeks ago. It's unofficially official, just like it is right now. But now that Shams is actually You know what I'm saying? He's basically
saying it.
reporting on it.
Yeah.
So now it's more official than ever. But yeah, um, look, guys, JJ Redick seems like a very intelligent individual. I'm gonna root for him once he becomes officially a head coach. There's no reason to root against anybody who's gonna coach for your favorite team, whether you agree with the hire or not. But there is a lot of question marks that are coming in. Listen, I already got a nickname for him. You guys know I give these out, and you're gonna hear it on ESPN or something. But JJ Redick to me is the Riddler because he's coming with all the question marks. You feel me? He's the Riddler. That's what he is to me, man. It's more questions than answers. And so we'll see when we officially hire him. Darius, thank you so much for calling in, brother. I'm gonna go ahead and bring in the next caller. All right, appreciate you, man.
Hey, I'm about to get out of here too, Dan. But
all right, KJ.
Yeah,
right,
I'm gonna keep. I'll be in the chat though.
All right, brothers, both of you. Peace.
All
right, y'all. Let's bring in our next caller, man. My guy, Just B. How you doing, brother? How's it going?
What's going on, brother? How you feeling?
Man, feeling good, man. The irony, I went to go change my tire because I caught a flatty and I forgot my phone at home. And when I get all these notifications, bro, this shit was blowing. I thought they officially hired him when I seen that. But yeah, it turns out, yeah. How you feel about JJ, man?
Man, we've been kind of talking about this for like the last few weeks. It's kind of been seeming like it's been heading in that direction. How I'm feeling, man. None of these. If it's true, then I'm gonna be on board with it. But it's still a couple of question marks in my stomach because it is a lot of unknowns there with them not having any type of coaching experience. I was kind of thinking about this the other day. Like it kind of slightly reminds me of when we hired Byron Scott in like Kobe's like final year. So I was wondering, does this have something to do with LeBron going out and him kind of putting his guy in place in a way? And then, I just hope that we're not, in this position 2 years from now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if he is the head coach, I'm gonna root for him and hope that, hopefully best, obviously, because it's Lakerland, baby. So, I want us to succeed. But, like I said, there's a lot of questions that come with it.
Yeah, absolutely, man. And as far as those questions come, do you feel these questions will be answered early, or are we gonna have to wait? Just like with Darwin and be patient?
Oh man, we don't got time to wait, man. We just, it's crazy to say, but this in Los Angeles, man, we don't have time for that. It's championship or bust. So he has to already come in, with a game plan. Hopefully, him and Rob are connected in the off season where he's able to kind of put input on the roster, put input on the game plan and everything like that, where it's time to rock and roll, baby. Gotta get it going.
Time to rock and roll. Couldn't have said it better myself. Now, are you of the mindset that you have to build a roster around the coach, or does the coach have to adapt to whatever roster you built? Like, what would you prefer as a GM?
It depends. When I'm playing 2K, man. When I'm playing 2K, I try to build, my roster on my own, and then kind of like go from there with like the system. But I think I don't know, like what's his like coaching style? We don't really know too much. I know we've heard a little bit from the podcast, but is he like all I don't know, like feed the post? Is he kind of like trying to get shooters open? Like I don't know really too much about his system. What do you think?
There's been two comparisons, and one of them worries me. So the first comparison has been Steve Kerr, which obviously he was a shooter similar to JJ. They like to pull up, spot up, and shoot. So if that's the type of coaching he's going to do, just like Steve Kerr, then I expect hella three-point shots jacked up. It's going to be very guard-oriented and guard-heavy. They're going to get the green light. And the bigs are going to be just basically AD at the 5 again and a bunch of, interchangeable wing-type bigs, which is small.
Right.
Worst case scenario. Best case scenario, and the best comparison they said is Pat Riley. Pat Riley was somebody that not only tried new things, but he tried things that worked, and he encouraged his roster and to adapt around the system, right? Share the rock, push the pace, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm right there with you. Again, this is why I call it the Riddler, man, because he's coming in with marks. But I look forward to it, man. I look forward to it.
Right.
And I think we're gonna be able to tell a lot from. I hope he coaches summer league just to kind of get a feel for it, And then preseason, we're gonna get more of a feel for it. And then the first 10 games tell me a lot about how the coach is doing. Depending on that record and how he's adjusting to potential losses, that's going to tell me, what type of head coach we have for sure. But yeah, man, it's one of those things that I'm neither excited or sad about it. I'm just waiting.
Right.
I'm sitting back. And
Yeah.
also, I'm curious to see if this head coach is going to have a lot of input on how the roster is built this offseason, like in the summer, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
That's going to be important, coming in and see how much type of input he has in. And, with, like you said, with his style being what it might possibly be, who's he going to put around LeBron and AD? I hope it's not like, like what we just went through with Ham. I don't want to see AD jacking up a bunch of shots from the outside, trying to pull a Karl Anthony Towns or something like that. I want to see him in the paint doing some work, or at least being put in a pick and roll, with either LeBron, Austin Reeves, or whoever our other point guard is, in the system there. Something like that, pounding inside, get another big next to him, and then, possibly have some other shooters out there, on the, ready for the kick out. So,
absolutely. Man, I wish we could fast forward to October, bro. If I could hibernate, I'm ready. But my good friend, thank you so much for tapping in.
Always, brother. Always. Thanks for having me, brother. Appreciate you.
All right?
You do the same, brother. You take care, bro.
All right. Man, love it, love it, love it. The calls were great. By the way, again, guys, I'm about to go good take, bad take. So make sure you guys do tap in. If you already have not signed in, if you guys have not signed up to Playback TV, it's free. What are you guys waiting for? Tomorrow, I will be covering the Sparks on there at 7 p.m. Pacific time. Hopefully, my brethren, my fellow friends and family tap in, because WNBA is very exciting, and we got to help the sport grow by supporting it. So make sure you guys do tap in. You guys know the deal. And also Thursday, we got our first finals game over there on Playback as well. I got you guys with pregame and all that good stuff for the finals, man. So that's going to be awesome. I really look forward to it. But man, it's been phenomenal. And look, is that another super chat? Hold up.
Thank you, God.
My guy said use the 17th pick on that big Down syndrome kid. Oh man, don't call him that. He said Zach Edey, 7'4". He said we can put his rebut on Victor and Joker. Yeah, I like Zach Edey. Again, there's gonna be a video that we drop on Zach Edey real soon. And I look forward to it, man. It's gonna be a blast. But yeah, man, no trolling on here, man. Thank you for super chat. No trolling. Come on now. And by the way, got one more guest, man. It's a special one. My guy Zadrian Disney. What's up, brother? How you doing?
I'm doing good, Dan.
Good to see you, man. How you been?
I'm doing good.
Awesome. You like the hiring? You like the new coaching hiring? I know you know a lot about the Lakers. I gotta ask you. You like it? You love it? You hate it? How you feel?
I would say love it.
Okay.
Because of how you say away back in the past for a Lakers coach.
Yes.
For Pat Riley. He
right.
was a coach for the Bears for a Magic, Jimmy West, and how you say on a Green Jabbar.
Yes, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Yes, I remember Pat Riley. He was phenomenal, man. So you think he's gonna be the next Pat Riley, huh?
Yes.
Oh, okay. We got the first endorsement of the video for JJ Redick, man. That's awesome to hear. I hope you're right, Zadrian. I hope you're right. And if you are, I'm gonna give you the credit, man. I'm gonna give you full credit, my brother. That's awesome. So, do you think the Lakers are gonna build around our guy JJ Redick, or you think they're going to build around LeBron and AD? Like, what would you do if you're the Lakers front office? Are you going to build a team for JJ, or does JJ have to adjust to the team? What do you prefer?
I would say build the rosters better a younger players.
Okay.
Instead of old players, I want to see a younger players.
Younger players. Okay, I like that. You know me, I'm all about younger players, man. I'm a big fan of younger players, and I hope and I pray that you're absolutely right, because the league is going young. You see all these teams like the Timberwolves, man. You see all these young teams out here running and gunning and doing all that good stuff, man. Hey, as always, it's great to see you, my brother Zadrian, man. The chat loves you, bro. Hopefully you have a blessed rest of your day, all right?
Thank you.
All right, my brother. Thank you for calling. Much love to Adrian, man. Listen. You gotta be really brave to call in here. So that's a real grown man right there, man. Appreciate him, love him, man. Show him love, guys. Definitely, Zadrian's the real MVP of this. It wasn't even a phone call Friday. I almost called it a phone call Friday, but yeah. Look, I'll say this: I'm not negative or positive about the coach. I'm just open minded, and I pray to God that we make the right decision. Otherwise, we're going backwards, right? We got to go forward. But all right, guys, I think that's going to wrap it up for this video. Again, thank you guys so much for participating. Thank you guys for all the awesome super chats. I appreciate you guys. And if you already haven't, please subscribe. Ear low to the ground. If you guys know where to find me, if anything goes down. I mean, this is as close to breaking news as we've had in a while. So I decided to call it breaking news because we already know what it is. But I can't wait to hear what type of assistants we hire. Obviously, the offseason moves are around the corner. The draft's coming up in this month later on. So I got you guys covered from end to end, as well as free agency on the 30th, I believe, right? It starts like on the last day of the month, followed by Summer League and then Team USA basketball. So we still have a full schedule of basketball coverage. And right now, I want you guys to do me a favor because I'm not going to multi-stream. I'm going to be exclusively over on Playback. So hop on over again and tap in with your boy on Playback TV because we will be looking at some of these takes from different outlets. All right, so definitely check in over here on Playback, and the link will be in the description right here in the chat. So again, thank you guys. Much love to you guys. Please take it easy. I will see you guys on the next one. All right, peace.